Grade 10, today is our subject in MAPEH 10 in week 5, second quarter. In today's lesson, we talk about the media-based arts and design in the Philippines. The art of the photography was first made public in 1839, but photography prints were first shown as art major were an exhibition in 1854. The Crystal Palace in London, landscape and portraits was made in 1850s to 1870 during the 1890 era. The high art photography emphasized the lofty subject. This will be provide an overview of the phenomenal capabilities and possibilities of the electronic or digital media available in today's technology-driven world. These have enabled amazingly innovative art forms to evolve far beyond traditional painting, sculpture, and architecture. So the stage of major exhibitions and photography clubs fostered a pictorialism during the 1890s, lead to information of photo Association of New York City. Alfred Stage Leeds has been called the most influential voice in modern photography. The Photo Association sought to promote the art of photography and to demonstrate the artistic. The exhibitions of the camera work in 1903 to 1917 was one of the most beautiful journals ever published. As quickly as technology enabled to develop new devices, gadgets, and techniques, modern artists and designers adapt them to enhance their creative expressions. In this quarter, the modern techniques and trends in photography, film, print media, digital media, and product, and also the industrial design will be explored. Most notably, the talent, creativity, and quality of workmanship of Filipino artists and designers in all these fields will be recognized and celebrated. Now, let's talk about the photography. From the Greek word photos or meaning light, graphos meaning writing, states this process of literally. Photography as also communication, journalism, advertising, education, even in courts of law, used to eloquently speak out against social and political issues. Photography as also art, discerning and significant movement or unique expression. Framing, it is the camera viewfinder with an eye for composition and clicking the shutter. Photography is also a process focusing a camera at the subject and clicking the shutter. Photography is a view of as a purely technical process that of recording visible of images by light action on light-sensitive materials. Photos meaning light or graphos meaning writing. The photographer as an artist. Focusing a camera as a subject and clicking the shutter in photography has process, discerning a significant movement of unique expression, framing the camera viewfinder with the eye of composition, and then clicking the shutter and photography as art. Photography as communication. So being modern art form means the photography is now viewed as being more than just beautiful. It also considered one of the most powerful means of communication. This power comes from two distinctive characteristics of photography: immediacy and detail. An image recorded by a camera has a sense of authenticity because the lens captures the images objectively and resulting a photograph and regarded as true light and of the moment. At the same time, the camera takes in every detail of an image. Noteworthy Philippine photographers. The Philippines has joined the rest of the world in applying the wonder of modern photography to every aspect of life, from the personal to professional, to the national to the global. And with our country's natural beauty and a number of local photographers have taken on the Philippines, and our people has a major focus of their lenses. In the noteworthy Philippine photographers, we have the famous Filipino photographer. Number 1 is George Tapan. This George Tapan, multi-awarded and photographer, has gone to a lot of places. Every region in the Philippines has been the subject of his camera. He captured images all over Southeast China and Europe. George has won 2 Pacific Asian Tourism Association or PATA Gold Awards in Asian Tourism Association Award, and first place in the 2011 National Geographic Photo Contest. He has worked for the Department of Tourism and Philippine Airlines and has published 5 travel photography books. Aside from that, George started out of the photographer for movie poster, shooting still for 60s movies like Asyong Salunga. His subjects were Joseph Estrada, Fernando Po Jr., Dolphy. George shots from advertising, sports, and fashion until he found travel photography at the age of 24, and his first ever assignment has Isla Verde, an island between Batangas and Puerto Galera or Puerto Galera. One of the worthy Philippine photographer also has John K. Chua, an advertising and commercial photographer, 40 years experience in the field, and received numerous awards, local, international, cinema, motion pictures. It is also considered an advertising and commercial photographer extraordinary. He is the best known for technical and mastery of notoriously challenging photo shoots. With more than 40 years of experience under his belt, John has moved with ease from one genre of photography to another, earning local and international awards along the way. So these are the captured coming from John K. Chua. Let's move from the film. So the film, another dimension and to play that of the moving images. Film directing conceptualized the scene, directs acting, supervise cinematography, and editing and sound dubbing. Acting, delivering lines naturally and believably. Cinematography captured the director's vision of each scene through the camera placement and movement, lighting, and other special techniques. Editing. Joined by the film editing, the art of selecting precise sections of film, sequencing and joining them to achieve the director's desired visual and emotional effect. Production and set design. Location, scenery, sets, lighting, costume, and props. The mental image that the director had or how it's seen. And the film genres: slapsticks, comedy, silent movie, gangster movie, horror and fantasy, film animated feature films, movie musical war and disaster, film western or cowboys, movies thrillers or suspense, films historical or biological films. Next is Loris Guillen. An awarding winning Filipino director and actress, Loris Guillen was born on January 29, 1947 in Butuan City. She is married to Johnny Delgado, who passed away, and notable and prominent actor. Loris won international notice for her direction of the 1981 film Salome. In 2009, she accepted a role inside film Carrera, her first role in independent production. Other credits include the notable film of Tinimbang Ka ng Ngunit Kulang since 1974, Lunes Martes 1975, Inay in 1977, Pilit 1978, Ina Kapatid Anak 1979, and Moral 1982. So this is the work of one of the film of Loris Guillen, Tanging Yaman, 2001, and Salome, 1981. Next is Brillante Mendoza. Well-known Filipino film director Brillante Mendoza was born in July 30, 1960 and raised in the San Fernando, Pampanga. He taught advertising arts from the College of Architecture and Fine Arts in the University of Santo Tomas. Mendoza directed 16 films since 2005 and won Best Director at the 62 Cannes Film Festival for his film Kinatay. His 2009 film Lola won the award for Best Film at the 6th Dubai International Film Festival. His film Captive was shown in competition at the 62 Berlin International Film Festival in February 2012. His international film Die Wom competed for the Golden Lion at 69 Venice International Film Festival. So he has directed 16 films since 2005. Also, he credited some of cinematographer and production designer under his alias. His first frequent collaboration with actor Coco Martin and 7 films including Masahista, Summer Heat, Foster Child, Tirador, Service, Kinatay, and Captive. So this is the picture that Brillante Mendoza gave a award for the best film in Dubai International Film Festival in title Captive. Now, 4 years of animation, color pan and passion incredibly Filipino. For more than 40 years, the Philippines has been providing the quality animation services to prominent international studios abroad such as Walt Disney, Cartoons Network, DreamWorks, and Warner Brothers, starting with the traditional animation in the 1980s. The industry has known as expanded to more complex types of services, primarily with the support of emerging technologies used by creative work and animation. Hence, the industry is now part of the 5-IT and it enables service under the fast-growing Philippines information technology, business process management industry, and this is the Animation Council of the Philippines Incorporated. So this is an organized body of ACPI aims to promote the Filipino talent both locally and internationally. This organization recognized and supported by Philippine government whose aim to promote the animation industry globally with the intention of creating an identity for the Philippines to be considered among the prepared countries that serve an animation industry. That's all for today. For more updates, please monitor our e-class online learning platform. Thank you. Again, my name is Rinaldo B. Malimban, your MAPEH 10.